Hi, this is Yehuda, and I was prepared to do my vlog about my conversion class, but guess what? I got a phone call from some cold calling organisation that just rang me up in the middle of recording the video. So all of a sudden the ringtone goes off, the camera pauses, and I was just completely thrown off key. So whoever made this call, if you're watching this, yeah, thanks for ruining the blog when I was just getting to a real profound point. Okay, now I've got that out of the way. The conversion course was absolutely brilliant. I got to meet a lot of really interesting people, hear about their stories, hear about just all kinds of different interesting things, and it was just absolutely brilliant. Regarding what I heard about Jewish history, it just kind of flipped the script, just completely flipped the script for me, but in a good way. It flipped the script in a good way, in the sense that we were talking about Hanukkah and the mythology of Hanukkah and how it was used to keep morale up in Roman times, and was used as pretty much as a triumph over adversity story, in a sense, a myth that kept up morale when times were hard and things were difficult. I have my notes, which I'm going to try and get without disrupting the camera too much. Okay, so I'm just going to get my notes. I wish I could whiz this forward and make it less boring, but I can't, as I try and find the notes. Because there's nothing worse than waiting for somebody while they find something. Ah, right, I've got it now. So, yeah, we pretty much talked about how the story was used to keep up morale. It was a myth used to keep up morale, and various elements of the story were added. For example, Hanukkah was not established until the time of the Romans, 100 years after the Maccabean revolt, which I thought was absolutely amazing to hear, because given the knowledge that I had, I didn't really have any access to sort of secular history on these things. I just went by the sort of Chabad kind of version of things, because, well, I mean, if you're looking for a Jewish source on things, a Jewish take on history, and a Jewish source on these kind of things, the first place people usually go to is Chabad. So, I mean, you know, easy mistake to make. But I mean, it was really interesting, in the sense that you got to find out about the history behind the holiday, not just what it symbolised, but also how it was used to really sort of light things up in dark times. Pardon the pun, but it needed to be said. So this is Chris, feeling positive, feeling great, because, you know, I never thought I'd get to this point, and now I have, so I'm just absolutely buzzing. And as promised, there's also a section in this vlog regarding the top countries that visit me, because in case you haven't realised, I have gone global. Oh yes, this little diary about my life, this little documentation of a spiritual journey and everything in between has gone worldwide. I know, shocking. This badly scripted, put together on a shoestring documentation about my life has flown worldwide, and I cannot believe it. So I'm just going to show you that. And then maybe after that, I'm going to include some other things. For example, the first 2 candles that I will light, well, the first lights that I will light on Hanukkah, because I have a LED menorah, so I think it might be nice just to include that. So I'll probably include that at the end, and then, yep. But as of now, really buzzing, feeling great. Hope I've gotten everything right in this video. I mean, this has just been done quick off the mark, just letting you guys know Big milestone, feeling great. Got to know some really interesting people. Got to know some things that I never would have thought in a million years. And just brilliant. Just feeling absolutely brilliant. Okay, bye. Right, in terms of my vlog, usually it's used to document key moments of my life. And we'll get to the bit about most popular countries in a minute. The people who view my YouTube videos the most, and the highest amount of viewers in each country. So we'll get to that. But before we do, I interrupt this vlog for a comedy moment. I was talking with my mum. I can just hold on. I'm not sure if you can see this, but this is my mum holding a shoe with the intention of throwing it at my head. So basically we discussed about all the different celebrations, Hanukkah and Xmas and whatnot. Hanukkah and Xmas and everything else. And I discussed about how Hanukkah changed and pretty much resembled Christmas in some aspects because of American culture and trying to make sure that Jewish children weren't left out. And my mum said, don't they have Christmas instead of Thanksgiving in America? To which I said, yes, they do have Thanksgiving, but they also celebrate Christmas too. Because, you know, they're a Christian country, and of course they're going to do that. So then she says, she asks, why don't we have Thanksgiving? I then say it's an American cultural holiday. We're not Americans. Oh, God. Right, let's move on to the next part. The highest amount of views per country. Okay, so I was going to show you the top countries in which my videos have been viewed, as I've pretty much gone global. So the top 4, United Kingdom, yep, dear old Blighty right at the top. And then we have the United States, then Brazil, then Israel. So Israel is in the top 4, although UK, US and Brazil are in the top 3. I'm then going to scroll down. After that, Mexico, Canada, unknown region, so a place that YouTube doesn't recognise. So I'm even getting visited in places that YouTube doesn't know. Then after that, India, Germany, Ireland, Taiwan, Norway, Australia. Literally all 4 corners of the globe. So I just want to say thank you so much to everyone for visiting my channel. Keep visiting the blog and the blog posts, of course. This is absolutely amazing. I think I'm going to finish the blog on that note unless something comes up tomorrow. But apart from that, it is all looking good. Right, so this is Yehuda here. My mum is putting up the last of the Hanukkah decorations, which is a glass star. Can I just show it to the camera? Yep. That I got from Sheffield. So I'm just going to put that up. Oh, Mum's just going to put that up. Sorry, I keep saying me and I mean me mum. Goodness, joys of filmmaking. I'm never going to be a Steven Spielberg, am I?
Cheeky git. I'm wanting to make it in media and she just shook her head. Oh, goodness.
Could be worse.
Alright. So, have we done it now?
Securing.
It's... Oh. Well, we thought it was secure enough, but...
I'll have to put some knots in it, Chris, and then cut it off, because I don't want it to come undone. Okay?
Okay. That's alright, just as long as it's secure. I don't mind how many knots get put in the string as long as it's okay. And I think we okay? Yeah. Okay.
No, it isn't until it's neat.
With neatness, as long as it's secure. Always with the neatness. As long as it's secure and doesn't smash into a billion pieces. Right, and I'm not sure if you can see that. That's Star of David and the Chanukah Sameach decoration up. And then we've got some other decorations up as well. So, yep, got everything sorted. And then I'm going to be lighting the first candle of the menorah, which I'm going to be lighting tomorrow night, and then after that I'm gonna upload all this on a YouTube. Okay, so as you can see, I've lit the first lights of Hanukkah. My mum's off to get me some donuts. We've just got them in the kitchen. Yep, come on, get the donuts. Oh, I'm waiting for the donuts, please. She was standing thinking, when's the film gonna end? Not until you get the donuts. No, then after the donuts, we get the presents. And it's all good. Thank you very much-y. Oh, let's look at that. Hold on, let's see if I can get that. Yes. First donut of Hanukkah, so I'm off to enjoy these and get my presents. I hope you've enjoyed this video blog as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you all later. Chanukah Sameach. Happy Hanukkah.